coming to you live on my YouTube channel because I feel like this live is overdue. Okay. Um, I feel like a part of me, just because I live from my creative energy and I use my creativity to manifest and create the life of my dreams. I feel that there are certain things that I know I must do that actually feels good for my creative process. And one of those things is going live, um, especially going live here regularly on my YouTube. Um, and Yeah, so pretty much I just wanted to kind of get that relief because I was kind of feeling that backup, like, oh my God, it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time, right? Um, so yeah, here I am. And for those who have been looking for me, um, all is well. I've been kind of really just in my creative bag, in my creative flow, working my businesses, um, pretty much scheduling and messaging and communicating with new micro lock clients. So, for those who would like to get their hair done, I do offer micro lock services. So, be sure to schedule with me. Um, and then also in my coaching business, I also have some very, very exciting things that I've introduced, new courses. I also have released my new membership a few days ago. We also have the growth mini mind that is taking place, which is a 6 week coaching package where you can get coaching for 6 weeks for $1,000. That it allows you to bring whatever questions or whatever you concerns or things you want to bring to the table, and I just be there to support you through the 6 weeks on anything that we need to work on. So it's a great way for you to really see nonstop growth in your business. um, and everything that purchase. Okay. And so membership, the evolution of you, peace, peace, God, welcome in, welcome in. The evolution of you membership. The membership is a great way to get access to every course that is going to be coming out. So you're guaranteed at least one new course every week. I'm sorry, not every week. Correction, every month. And so it could be more, but you're going to get a year worth of courses and content and support um, each month for the membership. Okay. So this is for entrepreneurs, coaches, service providers, beauty experts, um, just any range of business that you have. You can find what you need inside of my product suite and offers. Okay. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, in my link. Um, as you can see, I have the topic here today is about being unconcerned about what others think about your process. Okay. And I think this is important to understand. This is where you are actually building yourself. Okay. You're building yourself, you're building your business, you're working on um, manifesting and creating the future, right? This is about being future focused. And so, when understanding that not everybody will understand your journey, some of the things that you may be experiencing, some of the like changes you may be experiencing, some of the things you may be navigating, you may have a great handle on it in the essence of internally. You're trusting your guidance, you're trusting your wisdom, you're trusting your intuition. But from the outside looking in, right, from people who are not in your body or in your inner experience, but from people that are actually observing from the outside, they may not always understand everything. They may not understand or get how you are navigating or how you are, your certain experiences. But what I wanted to encourage you guys is to understand that this is where you get to build your resilience and get stronger. Okay. Um, and one of the ways that I've been able to just kind of really focus and lock in really, really heavily is by really being outside, really connecting with nature, riding my bike. Okay. So getting exercise, um, getting adequate rest, right? Getting enough rest and sleep, sleeping whenever you want to. Uh, I I I also like to focus. So you also have to remain consistent, right? When you're building a business, it's almost like there's going to be things that will try to distract you. But what I've realized is that when you actually are locked in, when you're in alignment, there really are no distractions. You can actually there's nothing that can really take you out of your power or your focus because you are pretty much solid in who you are and what you are actually creating and what you are trying to spirit and the reality, your inner world and your outer world, and remain focused on your goals. Okay, you have to remain focused on your goals. um so some of the things that I feel we should kind of discuss or get into while we're at it is the fact that you know most people are living a different way. Okay, they're living a different way, they see things different. Okay, so my thing is at this level, right, that I'm speaking from, at this level, it just really, really boils down to you knowing that it's on you to see things. It's on you to make it happen. Now, you will get support. You will get people that will come along and bless you and help you and provide certain information. But at the end of the day, it is still all up to you on what it is that you choose and decide to create. Okay. Now, I want you guys to realize that you don't have want for you. When you are still enough, that's when you are in abundance. When you are being still, you can actually receive. You can receive information, you can hear, you can listen for instructions, you can hear the voice of God, you can get guidance. You also see that everything will come to you, will meet you. Okay. And you also can maintain a level head, like a level playing field, right? You can also um, save or preserve your energy instead of kind of just wasting it, right? Doing things that just doesn't really matter, right? So there's a lot of times when so you can just say, hey, I get to choose what I decide to give my energy to, what I decide to invest my energy into, what I decide to do, right? This is a level where you're actually doing things that you actually want to do. Do things that you want to do. Live life on your own terms. And if you want to do something, don't let the fear get in the way and stop you. Okay? Don't let it stop you. Most times it's other people's projections that you're clearing out before you actually get to a space where you get to the clarity and then you can take the action. Okay? So that's why it's important to practice being still or having stillness because that is how you can go at your actual. So what is the big thing here? The big thing is about having patience. Really having patience. Okay? Really being able to really be patient and wait things out sometimes, right? Until it's like a go, until it's clear. It's like a green light, right? Change from green to red, and you're at the stop at the red light, and you're waiting. You're patient. You're sitting there. You're probably sitting there for a good 2 to 3 minutes. This is you, and then it changes from red to green, and then now you can go. Okay. So this is a good practice to have is knowing how to pause between each thing, right? Knowing how to just give a pause and sit with yourself and check in with yourself and see what it is that you actually need in that moment, right? Checking in to see what is it that you actually are sensing and picking up on. And then what is it that you're able to clear out of your way so that you can move forward in clarity, right? In okay. So these are some good tools to practice, even when it comes to like responding to messages or to calls or DMs or emails or whatever the case may be, right? It's a good practice to kind of just tune in to yourself to feel what it is that you actually need, and then respond accordingly, right? This is where we get into the abundance and the overflow because we're in alignment. Okay. And to stay on your purpose, stay on your journey, stay on your path. Don't let anyone else distract you from what it is that you are doing or creating. You have to trust and know that you know what you're doing, right? You know what you're doing. So give thanks, trust the process. You are unconditionally loved. Um, the universe supports you. You have a loving community that surrounds you. Just know that everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for you. Okay. So I just wanted to share that. And I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. I will be pretty soon getting back on schedule with my Life with Shine podcast. Um, and just I've already been creating content regularly, so you can check out my Facebook and Instagram. I definitely need to tune into TikTok. I've been hearing a lot about LinkedIn. um, I don't have a account for real, but I've been kind of seeing and thinking about it, so I'm just seeing if do you guys think it's worth looking into getting a LinkedIn account, and what is some of the benefits of having a LinkedIn account? Let me know in the comments. Just curious, what is about. And then I'm sure the best way to find out is for me to just go find out, right? But I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on it for those who have LinkedIn and who use it. What are some of the things you've noticed about it compared to other platforms, and what ways would you actually recommend utilizing it? I would love to hear your input on that. What else? Oh, I also want to share, just get outside more. I read something last night, honestly, that said we are supposed to spend about 80% of our time outdoors. And I thought that was pretty interesting percentage because I don't think I've seen that before. But because I've been doing so lately, I can understand why it was said. But the gist behind it is that being outside makes you more resilient, it makes you stronger. It actually boosts your mood. It actually helps with your cells and your mitochondria building. Um, but that the reference they were making, that being in your, what did they say, air conditioned car and warm home, or however, is making you weak or something like that of the sort. Um, but I said it to say I feel everything in balance and harmony is the best approach. You know what I'm saying? I feel like balance is always ideal. So definitely get outside more. For those who are more indoors, get outside for some fresh sun. It's nice outside here. Um, I hope you guys have good weather where you are. But yeah, just embrace more of the elements or outside, right? Just embrace more of the changes and the growth that we're in, that we're having naturally. and trust yourself. Trust your journey. All right. So I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Check out my link below in my description box, and I'll see you guys in the next one.